Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale. Approaching the ring, we've got Jesse Bam Rodriguez, the San Antonio. It's the babyface assassin Marco Antonio Barrera. It doesn't matter the weight class, bantamweight, super bantam, featherweight.
This bout is...
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution being thrown to the wind. They exchange punches. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. How about that time counter shot? An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. You're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fight.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of us more than happy.
Just with that uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Baron, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Breathe. Just get your breath.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Can they figure out the combination to this set?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Insane action. That left hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. He misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You like that round? Good work. You think it. Now don't... Hear my heart.
There's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much firepower here. Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. It's bombs away. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. These fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. These punches coming from every angle. And they are delivering. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard's going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Love that. Jab slick. Just keep him on. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. We'll land in your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. The same league is... Come on, switch on. Get your boxing bag together. Get that.
On to the 4th we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That one will count. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice counter. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. He blocks the uppercut. Barrera has never been in this kind of trouble before. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
On to the 5th we go. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Down goes Barrera! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four, five.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Neither fighter willing to slow down.